Hey everyone, welcome back. So Chelsea have just announced the 28-man squad for the Club World Cup. So I thought I'd do a quick video of the positions and the players that have been picked, just so you know who's been picked. I'll give you a few notable players that haven't been picked and share my thoughts on the squad, because we could have picked a 35-man squad and we've picked a 28-man squad. I'll then go over the fixtures that we've got. So yeah, let's jump in and get straight into it. So here we have the goalkeepers, and we've got Robert Sanchez and Jorgensen that was with the squad last season. We've got new summer signing Mike Penders that comes into the side, and then we've got Gaga Salina that returned off loan in January. I'm a bit surprised that it's Gaga Salina that's been picked. I thought it would have been Ted Kurd, but we're going to America, so maybe Gaga Salina makes a little bit more sense. But for me, Ted Kurd was the guy that was around the Conference League squad the last 6 months, so I thought he'd be next in line, but no, it's Gaga Salina that's going. But I don't expect the fourth choice goalkeeper to get a chance. I'll be surprised even if Mike Penders get a chance. I think it'll be Sanchez starting and Jorgensen potentially getting a game if we qualify for the group stages in the first two games, and we've got a third game to rotate. Then into defence, we've got Josh Achimpong, Gusto and Reece James at right back. Then we've got Tosin, Chalobah, Colwell, new summer signing Sarr, Aaron, Badiashile and Cucurella. It looks like Gusto's going to be the guy that's going to be back up for Cucurella at left back, but we will see. Into midfield, we've got 6 of them, and we've got Dewsbury Hall, Andre Santos, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Lavia and new summer signing Asujio. Then in attack, we've got Nkuku, Tyreek George, Neto, Madueke, Palmer, Jackson, new summer signing Delap and Gui. So here we go for the notable players that haven't been picked. And first of all, let's talk about Petrovic. He's returned back off loan from Strasbourg. I thought he'd be picked. He's had a really good season. I think he's easily one of the best goalkeepers we own right now. But sadly, he's not been picked. So the writing does seem on the wall that he will be leaving. Then there's Kepa. I didn't expect him to be picked, but he's going to be leaving to Arsenal. But I just wanted to quickly mention him. Then I've already talked about Ted Kurd not being picked. It's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Then we've got Wesley Fofana, who hasn't been picked, and he's had an injury for a couple of months. So I wasn't expecting him to be picked, especially on these American pitches. To have him on these types of pitches might have been a massive worry for us. So yeah, I understand that he's not been picked. Then we've got Vega, Chilwell, Disasi, Gilchrist and Leslie Ugochukwu that have returned off loan. I did expect Vega would be going as a left back cover, but no. And if he wasn't going, I thought he'd be in the Juventus squad for the Club World Cup, but he hasn't. It doesn't look like. And then we've got Chilwell, Disasi and Gilchrist. I think the writing's on the wall that these players will either be leaving on a permanent, Gilchrist maybe a loan, Ugochukwu, when we've just signed Asujio and we've give Andre Santos a chance. I thought the chances of him being in the squad was very slim. I thought Raksaki might have been picked just to have an extra few players in there, to give them a bit of an experience. Then we've got Matisse, that it looks like he's going to be going on loan to Strasbourg and using an international loan slot. I thought he'd be around the squad because he got signed in January and he's been around the squad, but no. The one I'm a bit frustrated about is Samuel Smith. I thought the left back position we needed covering. If it wasn't Vega, I thought Samuel Smith was next in line. We've heard and seen a few reports saying Maresca really likes him, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to let him be around the squad, because he couldn't be in the Conference League squad because he hadn't been at the club for 2 years. Then we've got Kellerman that's been injured all season, sadly. He's got signed last summer from Aston Villa, so he's staying at Cobham and getting himself fit. Then we've got João Felix and Raheem Sterling. Honestly, I wasn't expecting Raheem Sterling to be in the squad after returning from Arsenal. I think the writing's on the wall that he's going to leave, but I did think that João Felix would be in the squad. We've lost Jadon Sancho. He's gone back to Man United. We didn't get Gittins, and I thought João Felix would be the next in line to get a chance in front of Nkuku, because I think Nkuku's chances are gone, but he's been picked, Nkuku, so that's kind of surprised me a little bit. And then we've got Mudryk that's banned and we haven't got an update, so yeah, I didn't expect him to be in. Then we've got Amper that was in the Conference League squad. it wasn't a surprise that he wasn't in it, but I did think if we was going to make a bigger squad, he might be in it, but he hasn't been. And then we've got Broha that had a loan at Everton and didn't have the best of seasons, another injury-plagued season, sadly. The one that's the most shocking was Paez not going. There was lots of reports in the last few months that he was going, and even last week he reportedly got told that he was going, and he's now been told he's going on loan to Strasbourg and you're not going, which it probably has annoyed him, and it's kind of annoyed me a little bit because I think we need a few more attacking options in the Club World Cup with Sancho not going, but yeah. It is what it is, and we will see. But yeah, I think it's a bit of a shame. And then Datro Fofana, he returned off loan in January after having knee surgery. I didn't expect him to be going. I don't think he'll be even fit. So I just wanted to quickly mention and let everybody know what's happening with him. Then we've got Teddy Sharman Lowe. He's with the England under-21s. He got promoted as a champion in League Two, but he's in the England under-21 squad for the Euros, what kicks off tomorrow. Then we've got Murray Campbell, Keanu Dyer and Shim that are with the England under-19s. I didn't expect them to be in the squad, but I just wanted to quickly mention why they're probably not in the Chelsea Club World Cup squad is because they're going to be playing for England under-19s. And then we've got Estavo that's going to be joining after the Club World Cup, but he's actually playing in the Club World Cup for his current club Palmeiras, so he's in Group A, so there's a player to watch out for in the Club World Cup, and the same for Carney Chukwuemeka. He's been picked in the Dortmund squad. I'm not sure what's happening with his loan. I'm not sure if it's till the group stages then he returns, or they're going to extend it and he plays the whole Club World Cup if they get through. But there's another player that's on Chelsea's books and will be taking part in the Club World Cup. So the surprise ones for me are the Petrovic, Vega or Samuel Smith. I thought we would play get another left back into the squad, and I thought Paez or Felix would be in the squad. Other than that, it's not a surprise to me. Other than Fofana, but I didn't expect him to be fit, so it's not really that much of a surprise. So here's the 28-man squad. If you want to pause the video and have a look at the names in order, here they are in positions. And here are the fixtures before I wrap up the video. We've got Los Angeles on Monday, and then we've got Flamengo on Friday, and then 5 days later we've got ES Tunis. Hopefully by the third game we've won the first 2 games and qualified as group winners, and we can rotate and we can see a few players get a chance. We're allowed to pick 15 men on the bench, so picking a 28-man squad, that means 26 men will be picked and 2 players will miss out. That's probably a goalkeeper and an outfield position, or both goalkeepers, but I think by Chelsea standards it'll probably be 2 goalkeepers on the bench and 2 outfield players will miss the squad. But yeah, there'll be 2 players just missing the squad and all the rest will be ready and can get a chance to come off the bench if needed. So if we get a good lead in one of these matches, we could see rotation and one of these players like Andre Santos, Asujio, Aaron, Sarr get a chance, Penders, Sloanina, who knows? So yeah, it's interesting. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section who you thought we should have picked and which ones you're upset that hasn't been picked and which ones you're excited to be watching. Is it the new signings? Is it Andre Santos? I'm really personally really excited to see Andre Santos, Asujio, these new signings, Penders. I would have liked to seen us take a few more players because I think it's a perfect chance to get an opportunity to watch these players, because I don't think we'll have much of a pre-season. If we get further along in this Club World Cup, the players will want a bit of a rest, and the pre-season might be a bit scattered and a bit short, and this could have been the perfect chance to see these players that have not been picked and can show themselves before they go out on loan and get a bit of taste of what Maresca wants. But this is the squad. Yeah, just get in the comment section and let me know how you're feeling. Do you think we'll top the group? Do you think we'll progress? Do you think we'll come second? Do you think we'll win all 3 matches? Let me know in the comment section what you're feeling, and I'll reply to everybody that comments. So that's it. I'll speak to you soon. See you later.